Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, I ask you to please remain standing as we begin our ceremony in honor of Casey Carty this afternoon.
I was one of those persons who indicated that the feat that we are celebrating today cannot be retold often enough. However, this is the climax of a celebration and all worth it. Why not? We are celebrating today the West Indies capture of the World Cricket Under-19 Cup. First time. We are celebrating a win over India, if you please. We are celebrating the fact that it is in a very long time that the West Indies on any level could celebrate an occasion like this. So it is worth a celebration indeed. And guess what? To quote some of the leaders of the Indian under-19 cricket team, there was not enough partnership between the bowlers and the fielders. And they looked at the West Indies and said, it was all about teammanship. Make the West Indies were able to capture that title. And again, guess what? It was because of many, a team, but especially one on that team, that St. Martin today could celebrate here, Casey Carty. So while I adopted the protocol, I want to say a special good afternoon to Mr. and Mrs. Carty and Master Carty. Good afternoon and congratulations once again. After today, however, after today, Casey is going to have to go back to his game. And guess what? It is no longer, or it will be shortly no longer under 19, because he will be 19. And in order to stay on top of his game, all of the support that he has received until now will have to double and triple and quadruple in order for him to continue to hold St. Martin's name high. But I believe the turning point for all of us here today, and I'm speaking to St. Martin, is where do we go from here? Because it is, despite the odds, that Casey was able to succeed. And we as St. Martin need to look at ourselves and wonder, where do we go from here with sports? Where do we take our young people with sports? And so today I believe that at this turning point in our history, there are many out there who can be celebrated, who will be celebrated if only they could get the support and the commitment that Casey got. It starts with the parents of the persons who demonstrate talent from young. It also goes on to the community, the business sector, and government. So today, as we celebrate this feat, this occasion, it's about deciding where do we want to go with sports on St. Martin. It's about establishing priorities not only for cricket, but for all the sports that our young people can excel in if given the opportunity. That is what needs to be decided as a tribute to Casey, as a tribute to his feat, as a tribute to his triumphs. So this afternoon, Casey, you have established a path for many to follow. And in the area of cricket, baseball, soccer, volleyball, you name it, they can realize because of you that it is possible to reach the top. And you have not yet reached the top. You still have a long way to go. But with this foundation, I am sure you will make it. You will make it, Casey, because you have the support behind you. And to St. Martin, it is time we decide, all of us collectively, to put our money where our mouth is. And if we believe that our children can exceed in sports, let it be shown in the community, in government budget. When was the last time that our institutions and our sport fields were upgraded? So as we are going to be debating the budget in a couple of days, I hope that our Minister of Education, Culture, Youth and Sport gets all the support that she needs in order to be able to upgrade the different facilities here on St. Martin, so that we could have a Casey number 1, a Casey number 2, a Casey number 3, and a Casey number 4, as our children make opportunities because of the support and the surroundings that they have been given.
I would also like to say I stand here proud with the support of government and parliament represented here today, as well as government-owned companies and the community, business community, and the public at large to support one young man. But I know this will not be the last time that we are supporting him in this way or any other son of the soil. Because for many, many years, we have had young people leaving our island shores and excelling outside. Some have been recognized. Just recently, the Department of Sports hosted its Pelican Sports Awards, the first in the history of St. Martin, where there was an ambassador chosen. Also on an international level, you can see her to my right, Miss Yoli Hawley. We have also had several others that have gone out there and represented St. Martin, and many could not believe that they came from this 37 square mile little island, a speck in the sea that you have to enlarge on Google in order to see. But we are proud here this afternoon. We are very proud to have been able to hear about, first of all, that he was chosen to be on the West Indies team, because that in and of itself was a big feat for St. Martin. And when that was brought to my attention, we did our utmost to show him the love back in December on the 20th when he arrived. And I must say, since then, the furor within the community has been great. And I want you to give all of the people of St. Martin a round of applause for supporting our young star. Yes, there is much to be done in the development of sports. And only just recently, we've been able to establish an organization in order to push it forward. Only just recently, we've been able to say we have a sports department that stands alone. And so we are, yes, taking baby steps. And I make no apologies for the past, but I can tell you the future is very bright for sports on St. Martin. We have started with the upgrading of the Raul Illich Sports Complex and the Little League Ballpark, and it will continue. More sports facilities will be upgraded, and with God's help and the communities doing what they have to do as well, we will be able to get that well-warranted cricket stadium that we all want. A lot of pressure is now being put because we have an international star in sports. But guess what? We have a few that are on a college level in other sports as well. We have others that are out there dancing internationally. We have youth that are going beyond. I don't know if you heard about those young ladies who dominated in the Netherlands in the moot court competitions. On an intellectual level, I see one of them right there. On a sport level in all areas. On a cultural level, we can name Nicole de Weaver and many others. St. Martin youth have talent. We now have to step up to the plate as government, business, and the community to give them the support they need. More and more, we are doing our sports programs in the schools, but we need to build the organization. And you know what we need to build the organization? We need you. We need people who will volunteer to assist the sporting associations, because that is what is lacking. It is the same man who is the umpire, the referee, the coach, and everything in different sports. So we need you, because everything costs money. Yes, we know that. But it is with volunteerism where we can feel where we are putting back into our youth and bringing them to the next level. And when we can no longer take them here on the island, they go on regionally. They compete at a very high level, and they are successful. And I pledge here and now to continue to do this, to shine a light on our youth. Yes, youth can. That is my slogan for the youth this year. We're going to start that campaign. Casey is the first phase, but know that all the youth on St. Martin in all areas will be highlighted. Casey Carty, that boy from Coal Bay. That little boy from Coal Bay not only has us proud, but has the entire Caribbean region proud. The entire Caribbean region.
Bob, I see you got a new couch. Now you don't have anything else to worry about. Uh-oh, but don't worry about it. With your Be Sure home insurance, the contents of your home are all covered for free.
Are you be sure? Be sure.
Yeah, for free. Bob, I can understand why you're parking so carefully. Of course, when you can get 80% discount on your Be Sure car insurance. But that's overdoing it, Bob.
Are you be sure? Be sure.
Yeah!
Here we go. This is freedom, this is life. Happiness is all I'm seeking. Carpe diem, I'm seizing every day, not just the weekend. Here's to all the good times that have come to last. Here's to living in the now.
When you can afford what you crave, life just gets so good.
Alive and I'm feeling good, so good, so good, so good. Hey, I'm gonna live my life, feeling good, so good, real good, so
KFC, so good for everyone.
GEBE has been faithfully serving the communities of St. Martin, powering your home and our economy. Come rain or shine, our qualified team of professionals are working hard 24 hours a day to provide you and your family with safe, reliable electricity and water. We use the latest technologies and test our products daily to maintain the highest international standards. Our friendly staff is always there to assist you, whether in person, over the phone, or online. We are committed to constantly improving our products and services, making them more efficient, effective, and environmentally friendly to serve you better today and our next generation of clients tomorrow. GEBE, powering a brighter future.
Our friend Mega Wadi is here with tips to save you energy. 1. Turn your airco temperature up. 2. Use a ceiling fan instead. 3. Buy energy-saving products. Save some green with NVGEBE.
Life is a journey full of connections. You're in safe hands, even when life starts too soon. You don't have to miss a single beat. When a bad hair day makes you sad, just sharing can bring you joy and more to come. They take the plunge, turn fear into faith, while you capture those beautiful moments. In the game of life, it's family that counts. They'll be there even when you lose. We all have our moments of reflection and hope. And when you feel you're losing everything in life, we're there because there's more to come. When life starts too soon, you don't have to miss a single beat. We're here to connect you and share life. Telcel, when you want.
Need a loan that's quick and easy. Island Finance. Up to 50,000 guineas real easy. Island Finance. For education, a renovation.
the Honorable Kirin Dungo here at the Coast Guard's open house, along with his former colleagues. First of all, the Coast Guard open house obviously attracting, new recruits, and we know about this process. As Minister of Justice, you're supporting this event.
Of course, first open day for the Coast Guard. At that moment, I was the commander of the Coast Guard, and it is a very, very nice event. As you see, one of the events that attract a lot of people, especially children, because it is and stays something strange in the normal world. The bows, the ships, the weapons, everything is changed. So for every child, for everyone, it is something new to see, to touch, and so on.
Tell us about your open house today, and obviously you're attracting lots of people here. What are your expectations as far as recruitment and otherwise?
Okay, welcome to the open house here. For a few years, the Coast Guard is doing the open house already for the people of St. Martin to bring the kids along, the people along to look to the vessels. We have the battle vessel. We have the vessels from Anguilla, from the French side. So for the people to enjoy, to see and see what the Coast Guard is all about.
You mentioned those entities, Anguilla, the French side. What level are they participating at? Are they on the display aspect of it, or also they engaged in the recruiting?
No, they only on the display part of it. About the recruiting, at this time we don't do recruiting right now. We're giving information for the future, for when they have the boys and girls finish their school, they can apply by the Coast Guard, and they know about what the Coast Guard is a little bit about. So,
tell us about that. Minimum age for recruitment, for entering into the services of the Coast Guard, and what are the career possibilities? Because we understand it's a pretty difficult service to enter into, and that perhaps the longevity of the personnel is not as long as it would be in other services.
Correctly. The Coast Guard is recruiting people from the years of 18 years till 25 that you can apply. And initially you get a 5-year contract to stay in the service. By that time, the Coast Guard itself is checking if you can stay longer when you get, like for instance, you go to Kwartiermeester of boatsman, you can keep on your career. But on like the station here in St. Martin, we have 55 people, there's 55 functions that people can stay on it. And when the Coast Guard station is full, and then we have the people who's not in vaste dienst, we checking the chance to go to the police, to do the immigration, the customs, of other parts by the Justice Ministry.
Are your stations full? In other words, are you up to the levels as far as personnel is concerned that you would like to be?
Yes, at this time of year, a few years ago, we had the people went from small. They went in all the positions that we have. At this time, we have mostly of all the positions full. We have a few that we have to still fill, but the personnel that's inside, they're gonna occupy those functions. Still, we are recruiting a few years from now again, and so on and on, because it depends when we have a group is going to the other departments what I just mentioned, that they give chance to a new group to come in.
it's been said that behind every door, possibility awaits. How much possibility depends on which door you open first. Every day, we help our customers discover the possibilities in their lives. It all starts with a conversation. Scotiabank. Discover what's possible.
In my opinion, everything is perfect and you would be great for the job. But I see here that there's a 2-year gap in your resume. What did you do?
I was hospitalized for mental illness.
Oh, mental illness?
I've undergone treatment and I have a wonderful family that supports me.
Well, that is good news.
No, it's fine. I'm recovered.
We'll contact you, okay?
For a better understanding of mental health and what you can do to stop mental health stigma, please go to the Mental Health Foundation's website at www.mhf-sxm.com.
I notice that, gentlemen, like you don't get much rest at all. Every minute you keep going, you keep going, you keep going. You're doing something with the youths. You're keeping the older people lively. You know what I mean? Doesn't it stuff for you? Doesn't you get tired or you need a vacation? I mean, it's only 3 years, yes, but I mean...
To be honest, I feeling it now, you know. I feeling the tiredness. I feeling it. I really could safely say I put in a lot of time. I put in a lot of work, you know, energy. But, you know, at the end of the day, when I see the result, I always say I have one of the hardest jobs because for me, my pleasure is in the end result. And in order to reach the result, there's nothing but hard work in front, you know. So I am tired, but when you see how the people them feel and how people react after the show, I mean how people react when you launch the lineup, even like you mentioned the kids. You see, we're working with the Telcel Breakthrough kids right now, the winners from 2015. We're in the studio with them. When you see how excited they are and you know the contribution they're making towards the production with their lyrics and singing, it gives you a joy. It gives you a big joy, you know. I always hear, you work now and rest later. So basically, while I'm in this age bracket where I have the energy, I want to put in all of that work now so that I could rest later. I don't want to be working later like I was working now, you know. So that's my whole motto. I'm going to work hard now and in the future, relax.
So on the night of the Hitmakers, any surprise? Because you have the dance floor, which is something that's very popular. Do you have anything special happening on that day?
Well, of course, we always have special things. And you know, the special things, only the people that come to the show does experience the special things. You know, I mean, from the beginning, they know every year we always have something to create the wow factor. And I mean, I put myself in a great expense already by putting down the dance floor and all of these things, but it's part of the show now, cannot be removed. You know, from the first year we've been doing our fireworks and all these different effects, you know, all the lights and stuff. So the things that has been there gonna stay there, and we just continue adding, because like I say, last year the St. Martin people took the show to another level, so I gotta bring it back to them. I gotta take it on another level this year, you know. And we plan to do that. Production wise, the people I think it's gonna be ecstatic, the things what we plan to do with them, you know. I mean, it gotta be fun, you know. You're paying your money to have fun, so we gotta keep it like that. And I think all the artists are ready because they've seen the show online, so they already getting an idea of what the show is about, and that the people bringing it, so they got to bring it as well. You know? So
talking about online, so that means to say, would you say that your visitors coming from the different islands is growing every year, like from Anguilla, Aruba, Curacao, and maybe Trinidad, I don't know, maybe Antigua, St. Kitts?
Yeah, I think so. Like for example, last year for the first time we sold over 100 tickets in Aruba. So that was a great milestone. We plan to send tickets there again. I got a call last year as well from Maho requesting about 50 tickets for folks that was coming out of Canada that wanted to specifically ask for tickets for the Hitmakers, you know. So you have that. You have that where people are coming in, especially Anguilla. We also advertise in Anguilla. They were calling for tickets in Anguilla as well. So where that is concerned, I would say yes, people are really gravitating to the show outside of St. Martin as well. So where that is concerned, at the end of the day, that's what it's about. We ain't doing this show to compete. I always say I'm here to contribute. So Hitmakers is a contribution to our carnival, because I'm going to continue saying it. We have the best carnival in the Caribbean. For sure, none of them can test our